Hey, it's Nika, and it is Mini Album Tuesday. For the rest of this series, I am going to try and upload a process video each Tuesday because I'm finding that I'm kind of working on like a layout or insert each weekend. So I'll upload those on Tuesdays. But for this part, I am starting right on the back of the previous envelope. And most of the items that I've used throughout this little project comes from one of the Maggie Holmes collections, except for this one. That cup sticker is from my shop, and that beautiful paper with it's not even silver, it's like a hologram. I don't know, like a hologram foil. That is from the Dear Lizzie, the Lovely Day collection, or the Lovely Day paper pad. And it goes perfectly with that Maggie Holmes floral paper. I don't know which collection the Maggie Holmes one is from. It's from one of them. Because when I got all of her stuff, I just kind of mixed everything all together. But that the little cup comes from my shop. Oh, and the sticker. That sticker, it says, "What you create does not have to be perfect." I think that is from one of those Mamby sticks. I don't know. I've had that sticker for a while. It's been in my stash for a while. So you can see I kind of dug deep in my stash for this one. But I've been documenting my creative process, or my creative life, as I call it, for 2018, for last year. And I wanted to document that. Well, that sticker, it says, "What you create does not have to be perfect," because I don't know, basically I was struggling during that time. I wanted to add like more original artwork to my shop. So I was just struggling during that time. I was pushing myself to be more productive, to put more kits out, just put more, do more designs. So this little layout, or this phase, I don't know, it was just a difficult time for me, and I wanted to document it. And that's one of the nice things about this project. Like, I am gonna journal or write the story about this, but it's not the best story or the best time. So, on the surface you just see all the pretty papers, the pretty die cut stickers, everything else. And then the story will be tucked, I'll tuck it in these little envelopes. And if I want to, I can just flip through it, or, I can pull the journaling out and read it if I want. Oh, and that tiny little bow that I'm adding on that die cut. By the way, that die cut is from my shop, is from the Pretty Plants collection. But the tiny bow comes from the Maggie Holmes sticker book. And I added like a little rhinestone on the bow to complete it. And that is pretty much it for that side. I think I added like another little rhinestone, but I wanted to keep that side pretty simple. And then this piece of cardstock is it was a greeting card set that I had. It was like just some blank greeting cards that I found years ago at Hobby Lobby. And yes, I have been saving that little piece of cardstock, and I finally get to use it. It actually matches perfectly with that Dear Lizzie paper, but it was already folded over. So I'm going to make a pocket. It's kind of like a pocket and a card on top of the envelope. So I put the glue to make a little pocket, and then I got used my circle punch to punch a little half circle in the top. I'm trying to get it on there perfect. I was struggling to get it straight. Oh, and I finally figured out how I want to put this album together. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I don't glue anything on the edges. Like the way these two envelopes are sitting, I'm going to put two binder rings in the middle. So when I finish all the little envelopes, I'll do like a tutorial to show how I actually put the album together. And that sticker says, "Never give up. And that picture is from a collection that I designed during that time. That is the Shine Bright collection. And I'm putting it in there. I was struggling during that time because I don't know, I think that's one of the best collections that I have designed to date, but I was having trouble with my printer during that time. And that's why that sticker goes so perfectly, because I don't know, I was just struggling with my printer. Like, the designs were nice, but it just wasn't printing at the quality that I wanted. And I was just frustrated during that time. So that is what all of this, like, that is what the story will be about for this. And then I'm putting a picture, the other one, you can't see it that good, but that is a layout I did in my traveler's notebook using that Shine Bright kit. And I was discussing some of those things. I have a process video for that traveler's notebook process. I'll put the link to it, and the other stuff that I use, I'll put it in the description box. And I'm just using my little gray marker to add, I was coloring around the edge to make it kind of stand out a little bit. And most of the pictures for this, I think I print most of them at the same size. A lot of them are Instagram pictures, so they kind of already had that square to them, and most of them are about 3 inches, about 2.5 to 3 inches. And now I'm just looking for a tag to put in the top pocket, because something else will go inside the inside pocket. So I'm just digging through all my little tags to find the perfect one. And if you're wondering why I have so many tags, y'all, for those of you who have been watching me for a while, I'm kind of obsessed with tags. So when I get new paper, I just sit and cut tags. I don't know, it's just so relaxing. And that's one thing I'm really enjoying about this project, just mixing and matching all the pretty papers. Like that tag, I don't know, that's just something from my stash with the cameras on it, but it just went perfectly. And I don't know, that's one of the most enjoyable parts of crafting for me. Like, I'm not a kit person, or if I use a kit, I like to mix it with one other kit. I don't know, the best part is just mixing all the papers, all the embellishments, all the die cuts, just mixing everything to see what you come up with. And that little coffee cup, I'm not that's from my shop, but I don't think it's from that same collection. But on the inside of this card, I will go back and do some journaling. I didn't do my journaling on camera. Once I'm finished with the album, I'll go back and do all of my journaling at once. And I'm just digging through my embellishments. I want to put something in that top corner. And I think that little piece, it says, keep it real, or real life, I don't know, something like that. But that's from the Fine and Dandy collection. I'm not sure who made it, but I just remember the name of it. And I just put that in the top right corner, and that is it for this process. I hope you are enjoying this mini album series, because I have lots more to go. Because like I said, I want to document like my whole year, all the projects I did. So let me know in the comments like what projects you're working on this year, or if you document your crafts at all. I know it's kind of, some people might think it's overkill, but yes, my craft, I always say my crafting is my therapy. So I like to document the crafts that I do. So let me know what projects you are working on, and I will see you in my next process video.